NHL teams that lost their best player during free agency. Back in 2020, the St. Louis Blues were still riding high after winning their first ever Stanley Cup in 2019. Their captain, Alex Pietrangelo, was a huge part of that run. He led the team both on and off the ice, and fans thought he would be a Blue for life. But shortly after this, things would turn problematic for the Blues. You see, when the 2020 offseason rolled around, the Blues and Pietrangelo started contract talks. Both sides wanted to get a deal done, but the negotiations kept dragging on. Pietrangelo wanted a long-term contract that reflected his value as one of the best defensemen in the league. The Blues, though, were worried about the salary cap and didn't want to give him a no-movement clause. But the tension kept building, and this was attracting a lot of attention. The thing is, other teams were watching the situation closely, and the Vegas Golden Knights saw their chance and jumped in with a massive offer, which was 7 years and over $61 million, while Vegas promised Pietrangelo the role he wanted and the contract security he was looking for. This put the Blues in an awful spot, but they still made one last push to keep their captain. As it turns out, St. Louis tried to match some of the contract terms, but they just couldn't make it work under the cap. The front office even traded away Jake Allen and let Alex Steen retire to clear up space. But it still wasn't enough, so Pietrangelo had to make the toughest decision of his career. But this wasn't just any decision. Pietrangelo would change both teams forever. What I mean is that Pietrangelo chose to go to Vegas over St. Louis, and the Blues lost their leader and best defenseman overnight. Their locker room was never the same, and the team struggled to find a new identity. Meanwhile, Pietrangelo joined the Golden Knights and instantly became their top defenseman, while in just a few seasons he helped Vegas win their first Stanley Cup, proving he was worth every penny.